welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino, and today we are continuing Hugo's route. That's what we're doing. We went on a date last time to a... Was it a date? It counted as a date, but we were helping him chaperone a field trip to the aquarium, and it was chaotic. A bunch of middle schoolers doing crazy middle school things. But let's jump back into it. See how our next 2 dates are gonna go. I'm curious. Ah yes, Amanda. While I'm doing my afternoon ward jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knocked on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Hey!
Immediately, Amanda pushes open the door. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Yeah!
I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad.
Oh.
I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work.
Huh?
Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yeah!
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating dinner tonight. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know, I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get the professional editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone who's with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about a new foreign exchange student who really had a bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yeah!
Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out the park the last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it.
Huh.
Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. So cute.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, Craig, is it a tea party or are we going to visit Robert? What are your guesses? I've got the runs. Oh, it's this gym thing. The running minigame. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make... Oh no, it won't scroll. Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh no, it won't scroll. Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Oh my god. Wait, why are we talking about this? Oh my god. But I've got the runs. I mean, I feel like running. God, I'm gonna have to do this mostly by memory. Ellipses. Want to come to the gym with me? Oh my god, why are they doing this? Why do I feel less excited about helping you with diarrhea than I do about the gym? I can't scroll down. I can't read what it says. Alright, well, it's not letting me read what it says, but basically, Craig is inviting us to the gym to go running on the treadmill, and it's gonna be like a mini game of some sort. And he's saying that we should go, get ready now. And we're like, alright, well, we've got 30 minutes left of this marathon we're watching of Wine and Dine, I think it is. No, it's a Meat Hell marathon. And we need to know if some lady manages to make her something in the last couple of seconds. You know how it is, those cooking shows. There's always some sort of drama going on. And then we go running. So let's go. I did my best. What do I do? Hit the space bar, I think it is. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you.
Nice.
Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. And it's like 3 minutes of this.
Run that dad.
Hey.
Oh my god, my arm's gonna cramp up again. I wonder if it's possible to get a better time than last time.
Hey.
I don't know if I can maintain a faster speed without hurting myself IRL. Some wide turns.
Hey.
Oh no, I'm slowing down. No! I'm trying to speed up. I'm slowing down, but I'm maxing out my thing. Ugh.
Dude!
It's been 2.5 minutes about. Should be ending soon.
Dude!
Oh, finish line. Finished. Ugh. Personal best. I don't know if it was any better than last time.
That was a gold medal performance for sure.
Way to go!
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. Alright, are we ready for our second date with Hugo? Hopefully not another field trip. Maybe a real date this time. Ah, this isn't letting me scroll again. I wonder what causes that. Alright. Let's message Hugo. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I typed out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's... Let me scroll! Oh, no, we can't read what it says. It didn't even let me try and scroll. It just clicked through. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm jolted awake by a Dad Book message from Hugo. Yeah, so am I. Alright, any click is proceeding forward, and it's not letting me read it. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board, is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives. A little bit of fig jam.
Ugh.
Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner, and Hugo weighs me down to a booth at the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is long when you teach middle schoolers.
Oh.
Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Oh, I know those. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? No, it's a different kind. I thought they were different. The animal-shaped ones are just animal-shaped ones. The other rubber bands are just circles. Those were the sex ones. At least in my school they were. Those ones, yeah. The reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing the fear of suburban parents, as usual. At least I hope. Yikes.
Hey!
Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and delicious cheese. The waitress stops by and takes our order of the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth. And recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scoreboard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Yes!
We'd love to play. Right, Louie? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Louie! I turned to see Matt here with their daughters. Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game?
Hey.
Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, Lost New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too? That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter.
Hey.
You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money?
Ah!
We'll see what we can do. We're just here for the cheese. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. I will destroy you. Okay, well, we are not just here for cheese. We are here for trivia, apparently. I will destroy you seems a little harsh for also Matt and Carmencita. If it was just Brian, then maybe. So I'll go for the middle one. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions.
Hey!
We'll have to think of a good name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy Breezy Beautiful? Harvardy like it's 1999? Ah, Real Monsters? Craigslist Swiss Connections. I'm partial to Ah, Real Monsters because I like that cartoon. And it's not an advertisement. I think Craigslist Swiss and Connections would be fine if we were with Craig, but we're not. Ah, Real Monsters. Ah, Real Monsters? That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by for a cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide it into dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip in the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Yes!
Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey. Oh my god, this guy again. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogged out of the back with the frantic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Aw man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers.
I'm so sad.
I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Yikes, dude. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Jesus. Let's get into some questions, please. The first category is literature. Excellent.
My feelings hurt.
You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. Quizmaster Quinn needs therapy. Jesus Christ.
That's the good stuff.
More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Oh my god. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Oh,
Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes. This is a continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other notable cities include Isengard, the Mirkwood, Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? Endor, right? Hoth is Star Wars, and I don't know what the other two are. It's gotta be Endor.
Correctamundo.
Who was the writer that created Tarzan and the John Carter of Mars? Oh no, I have no idea. Can I just cycle through and eventually click on one? And that'll be random? Okay.
Correct.
Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. Frankenstein's monster? No. The Count of Monte Cristo? Yes. H.G. Wells? No, I don't think he had a pseudonym. Dante Alighieri does not have a pseudonym that I know of. So Count of Monte Cristo?
Correct.
The quizmaster walks down the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you? How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Ha ha ha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed lactose intolerance later in life. Mood, I developed it at birth. I have always been lactose intolerant. Cheese and I do not get along. I'm sorry to hear that. I've also developed clinical depression. My dude. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your battalion dairy allergy? Actually, yes they have. Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. A dairy allergy and lactose intolerance are two different things. Your throat isn't closed up with lactose intolerance, but it does with a dairy allergy. The more you know. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh no. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I retreat into them for days on end, because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? No. I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies. If there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their father, the promise, the Jedi Order, or their mother? Their mother? Right? Because they're siblings. I get Luke and, God, the other whiny child confused all the time, and I'm blanking on the other guy's name. Yikes. I don't remember his name. Oh well, I think the answer's their mother.
Correct.
What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Oh, I haven't seen that. Charlie Sheen, Hulk Hogan, Emilio Estevez, Boy George. Alright, when did Gremlins 2 come out? Late 80s, maybe? I'm gonna go with Hulk Hogan. That seems the most absurd.
Correct.
Which of these 80s horror movies dies not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Oh, I know this one! Poltergeist! I know this one.
Correct.
Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grounds my arm.
Oh!
Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I want to wrestle with? Literally everyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please. It has been so long since I've been held. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them.
Ha-ha!
Let's start the quiz. Remember, this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. Oh, please don't time me. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes? See enthusiastic one over there? Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster.
Yes.
That is correct. Points to Real Monsters. The next question. The city is the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he's known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Real Monsters. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him. Chavo versus Kane.
Incorrect.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Bucko. It's Bucko. But that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took Chavo with one of his chokeslams to pin him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seems really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, just pick up stuff. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. Plot twist, Hugo's secretly a local wrestler. He delves into the wrestling scene on his free time. Plot twist, that's what I'm betting. Alright. Looks like we're down to one final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt high five. And, Real Monsters. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt. Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs down to stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never can take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Is it not birds? Is it not birds? I feel like the answer is birds. I want to Google this. It's gotta be birds.
Wrong.
No. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zebra, zebu, zizivla, zonkey. Well, zonkey I don't think is real. So, ziziva?
Correct.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in its nature? Beaver, platypus, polar bear, or otter? Thickest concentration? Polar bear or otter? Let's go with otter. Because they're tiny.
Correctamundo.
Alright, I'm just going to come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a 25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil will fulfill all your needs. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes into the back to tally up the score. I pick out what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take a man to somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winning to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style.
Hey!
You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, Quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we've had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back. That's neither here nor there. By a landslide. Oh god, a landslide. The winner of tonight's contest is... Real Monsters! Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where phenomenal service is... God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. I motioned for Hugo to go get the gift card, and he shyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a moment and gives Quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. The Quizmaster sobs, just a little. Hugo makes a victory lap to our table, gives me a high five. Real Monsters is unstoppable. Real Monsters is great. May Real Monsters reign for 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You guys did awesome. Will we be seeing Real Monsters again next week? I look over at Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo? Hugo blushes. Hugo and I walk back toward our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our wind and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there.
Oh.
Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I'll take my half of this gift card and use it to purchase many, many air fresheners for my card, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping in. Oh my god. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're gonna need one, and I prefer to have them within arm's reach. A fine plan. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Tell me. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying if you're dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. Oh no, now you have to tell me. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs.
Oh.
Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Follow? Hugo leads me to his house at the end of the cul-de-sac. We step inside, and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art.
Oh.
Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me in. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Look at all this! He loves wrestling! Yay! Hugo flips a switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A great widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact.
I don't know.
This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah, I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Ernest, do you call your father by his first name? Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Oh.
I told you, those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said that you're not allowed to take action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Could you not throw eggs at stuff? That ruins the paint. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hands through his hair.
I don't know.
Sorry about that. Sorry about him. I'm sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a dad teacher. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday, he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading.
Oh.
I don't. This book is all pictures.
Ugh.
And even then, my patience is being tried.
Ugh.
Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Yes.
Hash browns. Okay.
Yes.
Toast dipped in egg. Alright. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. And also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Ooh, that's true. Good thought, Dad. Good thought, Louie. Date complete! Gun safety.
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Cute. Why do we have gun safety as a ranking? Asajio getter. 2 out of 3. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, and I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I hear a faint sound. I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Don't leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seems totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all the awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She knocks a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door shut. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
Oh.
No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Do you want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then, I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So Jess, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I can speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sand and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? It's this whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might need to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The best friend?
Alright.
You got it. Wow. Proud of you.
Eh?
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie S on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is... God, this is so embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. What? Whoa. Wow. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about this crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos. Without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace dropped a notch on her shirt because of course she does, and MR just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one?
Yeah.
I know.
Eh?
Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know it's a lot. You still following? What did MR say? Ugh, okay, get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages.
Ooh.
Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my messages and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then, out of nowhere, Noah texts me, and he's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think he lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I am so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stands at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take that back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Ooh, a new message. DB me. Louie, listen, this is from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself. But this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that. The future is amazing. Oh my god. Listen, life is short. And ice cream should always be acceptable. No! I want to know what it says. Okay. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. We're gonna go buy ice cream. Be good to me. Alright, we're going shopping. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around and see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm cool. I'm cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So they give you 20. Will you buy me e-liquid? No. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for a blue crayon raspberry vortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself, a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue craze and void starter, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Oh my god. Please do not buy the child e-liquid. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream because it's working? I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. She's telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink. It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the bare notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Oh no! Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any question from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Hey.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this, ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye.
Hey.
It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch.
Oh?
Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do a good deed for my day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you.
Huh.
Hey, Louie, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is the thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of my younger self when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seemed like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet.
Oh.
Why are you doing this to yourself? What?
Huh.
Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Hey.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Louie. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale.
Oh.
If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it.
Oh.
We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy's the reason we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Catch you around, Louie. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Good on Robert for helping us out, because I was unsure how we were going to prevent Ernest from getting arrested. So I'm glad he stepped in for that. Are we ready for our last date? You know what they say about third dates. They get pretty serious. Is it going to be more cheese stuff? Ever since the first night at Chikuji's Pies, Hugo and I have made a point of weekly visits to trivia night. Ah, Real Monsters has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2, Lost in New York's continuing efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all the Phil Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, air chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help take his mind off screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I would have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Oh no. Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who else is the winner? Me, because I finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us they adopted a dog together. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There are things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Real Monsters.
Oh.
Sorry. Excuse me, goodness. Hugo and I cheer our small slices of canned bread and go up to accept our gift card, which our guest card, along with a comfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quentin. May our real monster's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Oh.
We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the team to sit down and finish our cheese board, savoring every last bite of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you.
Oh.
For me? Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese.
Oh.
Well, do you think you can somehow top that? Be my guess. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo.
Oh.
Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title out loud.
Oh.
Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature, so I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Ah.
Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out wrestling tickets! I hid inside the Crapper Keeper. This is the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately, I thought you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's two? Yeah, I figured we can go together.
What?
You'd go with me? Heck yeah. I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time?
Hey.
Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say, you're welcome. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep and a loud, oversized wrestling team. Oh, I love this. I'm so excited. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling, the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. Oh, I know this! That we know that it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our belief makes us smarks. Smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics?
Oh.
And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. Wow.
Oh.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tones by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am. But because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. So now, Hugo smiles to himself.
Oh.
So now.
Hey.
Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the stairs. The further we go up, the more my heart sinks. I thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Oh.
This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we gonna see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay.
Oh.
I guess you're right. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All the matches are gonna be great. But the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it.
Oh.
Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following this guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly interesting character, though.
Yes.
The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the crowd, outsold in Mill Creek, Massachusetts. Who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Oh.
The Southern Dandy's from Maine. It's Johnny Snowman, not from the North Pole.
Hmm?
He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Did you see what that guy did to that other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay?
Oh.
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform the moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only being kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation 2Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way out to the ring and pauses after every one to post it onto Instagram. He's really playing at the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what do you think so far? It's just okay. It's actually really cool. I'm glad I'm here with you. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's, don't say hot, cool.
Oh.
You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks happy to be here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to watch matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in the corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo students. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between Hugo and the kids, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at a group of children again and recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a real piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission? Create a diversion? Just walk back to your seats. Create a diversion. I turn to Hugo. Hugo, I'm gonna draw their attention. While they're busy watching me, run back to the seats and I'll meet you there, okay? Don't get hurt out there. As Hugo begins to leave, I turn to the crowd of people and start stomping around and raising my arms, as if I were trying to frighten off a bear. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm a big old wrestling fan who came all the way from Maple Bay to see this event. I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan to begin with, but in the time that I've known it, I've come to find it very endearing. I really enjoy watching those very oily boys get into fisticuffs and hope that you're all having a pleasant evening watching them as well. It's working. All the people near the concession stand have stopped to look at me. I feel my social anxiety hitting peak levels. There's only a finite amount of time that can keep distracting people. Quick, think of something. Scream. I start screaming as loudly as I can. A long, drawn out, ah! This is a trick I learned at a young age. If you can scream loud enough, you can pretty much get whatever you want. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted Hugo sneaking through the doors. Success! stop screaming and do a curtsy. Thank you for your time. I run up to Hugo and back to our seats. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in comfort of anonymity with a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Oh.
This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron. We all look up at the PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shell takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clipart graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out the cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs. Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate chill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He pointed to corporate chill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts, and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that makes me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric, as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon!
Oh.
You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off the top rope into this huge arch. He brings his elbow down the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match.
Oh.
It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. Now, it's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
Huh?
What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Kiss him! I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back up to the Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh. Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our seats. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so they wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We rarely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers to be heading out by my car. Man, that was an experience.
Hey.
Right? It's one thing to watch on TV, but to be there in person is just wow. Thank you, again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it wasn't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny about the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes, and I can feel the warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of the matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The names like J something. JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored. Man, I wish I could stay in chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man stops walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon! I love your work! Haha. Thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt and waves goodbye and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh!
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh my god. Oh man. Colin and his cronies just pop out of nowhere. Go home! Oh no, here we go.
Whoa!
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Child, you were here too! Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get this autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger.
Oh.
See you in class, bitch. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more childish screaming. We laugh all the way home. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave, where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Oh!
JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eye out and call them a phony. Wow.
Oh.
I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be... Tad. Boring. Bomb Clancy. I'd come out in a bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and a navy cap. My finishing move is the hunt for the Red Shocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat him in a decades-long proxy war. I'm just realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at him.
Oh.
I'll go easy on you. On Bon Clancy? Absolutely not. Before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move.
Ah.
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an arm bar. You're... pretty good.
Oh.
You can tap out anytime you like. Not... a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks my arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest.
Hey.
And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Go for it. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. You have any more moves to show me?
Hey!
I think I might have a few. That was so much fun! Poker buddy? What's with wrestling buddies?
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
We did it! We went on all Hugo dates! Whee! Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Louie. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I try to send them in a different direction, but you think I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Ugh. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Dad.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I want to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorms, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers? This is on 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss you all pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? He goes in his wrestling shirt! I just noticed. I love it. Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind, the crunchies in the middle.
Alright.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, just go have fun for pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. And she makes it round to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Oh, Quizmaster Quinn! Louie! Quizmaster! Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, You know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it.
That's the good stuff.
Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Louie! Ryan, you made it! Ha! I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a real great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro!
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our elder age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Dude!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Bro!
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime? Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hey. Hey.
Oh?
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Hey!
Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of the talking banana breads ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey. I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around. So, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. If you tell anyone I told you that, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. The party starts to wind down. I take a seat on our back porch. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Louie, if you cry again... You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kind of shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented and intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Dad.
Ugh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Hell, you know I started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard, where Hugo is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream.
Pew.
Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling. You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, They were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig is a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be their sponsors for the wrestling club.
Oh.
Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction. I think you know which one I'm talking about. See, just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree, and as long as I'm being open, I'm also a very huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kids and love good word jumble. I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
Ah.
He drapes an arm around my shoulder and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you can show me some new wrestling moves? Maybe how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that?
Hey.
You'll see. Oh boy. Oh, and there it is. We did Hugo's line. That was fun. That was cute. I liked that he liked wrestling. That was a cute hidden surprise that we weren't expecting. Or I wasn't expecting, at least. Nothing about him gave that away. Let's see our picture. Oh boy! It's a very sultry picture compared to the others. Look at all that cheese. Jesus Christ. This was fun. I really liked this route. This is a lot of fun. I think Damien's still my favorite, but I have a soft side for goths and dogs. And, you know, he just wins in my book. But this wasn't bad. I like this. This was a lot of fun. Let me know down below what you guys thought of Hugo's route. Next up, we have Joseph. He is the last one. I think I am most nervous about Joseph's route because he's married. And despite our very first interaction with Mary being at the bar, I feel like every other interaction with Mary has just shown that she's good. And so I don't understand what the relationship is like. I'm worried about breaking them up. I don't want to break up a happy home, but if they're already breaking apart, then maybe that's okay. I don't know. I feel weird about it. I feel weird about going for Joseph. But I guess we're gonna see next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys later. Bye!